Well, hello, you old rapscallions. It's Jaffe, obviously. It is Sunday. I wanted to give you a quick heads up. I will be on and off streaming and videos for the next week. My brother's in town tonight. Me and one of the kids and their friend are driving to Universal for Horror Nights tonight. We'll be in LA tomorrow, and then I'll be back Tuesday, Monday night. You know me. I will be streaming something. I will be putting up shit, but it will be very, very irregular. Kind of like your mom. Hey, hang on. Alexa, remind me to write that joke down. That's going to be real big money for me.
When should I remind you?
Tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow.
So before I go, though, again, I'm around Twitter, whatnot. I'm sure I'll be posting shit from Universal tonight. Although I must say, look, I like The Weeknd. I like his music. I don't know whose idea it was to say, you know what pairs with horror well is The Weeknd. Really? I mean, I'm excited. I've actually seen a walkthrough on YouTube. It looks pretty good, but it's such a strange little combination. Anyway, point being is this is going away on the 26th, the Wulong Fallen Dynasty demo, which is, I know it's on PS5. I believe it's on Xbox. It might be on PC. Look, I didn't play Nioh. I haven't played Sekiro. I've only played Bloodborne and Demon's Souls Remake and Elden Ring. Totally fell in love with that kind of game. This game is fucking phenomenal. I'll do kind of a review thoughts on it when I get back, but it definitely does a couple of things way better than Elden Ring and Bloodborne. Although one of the guys who worked on Bloodborne is working on this. But it also drops the ball in a lot of places. But I love it. It's really fucking fun. It plays like butter. It's going away on the 26th. You should play it. Also, this Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm a little torn now because everybody who's played the multiplayer this weekend says it's fine, but it's very samey. It's Call of Duty, right? And I was never a big Call of Duty multiplayer guy anyway. So I'm excited for the campaign, but the idea of spending $70 for like a 12-hour one and done campaign, that doesn't sit terribly well. I don't know if eventually Activision it goes on a Game Pass, it won't matter. Speaking of, Phil Spencer was talking to CNBC about the deal and blah. All I want to say is this. Here's what's probably happening. Jim Ryan, if you don't know any better, and I don't know any better, but if you don't suspect any better, you'd think Jim Ryan's a fucking baby. Because again, he comes out and he's whining to some of these regulatory bodies saying, oh, it's not fair to PlayStation players. They won't have Call of Duty. What I have to imagine is going on is that Sony Legal knows the exact phrase and term and thing that the regulatory bodies are looking for to allow them to say that this deal won't go through. And so he's kind of sacrificing the optics and the PR value of him looking like a whiny little fucking baby. And in exchange for that, he's literally hoping that these phrases will lodge themselves into the brain pans of the regulatory committee members, and that may actually move the needle. That's the only thing I can imagine somebody would do this for. Either that or it's like that episode of Madam Secretary where the president of the United States almost started World War III, but it wasn't because he was bad. It was because he was having some kind of brain tumor that was pushing on something and it wasn't malignant. So they got rid of it and he got back to being the president again. Other than Jim Ryan having a Madam Secretary or doing what legal's telling him to do, I would tell you that he's out of his goddamn mind, but I think he's not out of his goddamn mind. I think he's doing what legal's telling him to do. Is fucking crazy. Anyway, the point is Halloween night's tonight. I'll post some pictures. I'll be very sporadic for the next week, and then I'll be back to normal streams Monday of next week. But, also they said that the GTA thing real quick. God damn it, the GTA leak. Real quick, I don't care. Who gives a shit? It's early. It looks fine. I thought there was a great robbery inside this cafe. I woke up expecting that shit to be taken down by Rockstar, but it's still up. There's a really cool robbery in this diner. At least that building. I don't know if it speaks to the whole game, but you know how in GTA 5 they took rid of the ability to go into like restaurants and shit, which they had in 4? And this one, like, it was really cool just to have that nice seamless transition in and out of the restaurant that you're robbing. The NPCs in both the nightclub and the cafe felt really made the world feel a lot more vibrant and alive than any GTA I've seen before. But short of that, it's terribly early. There's nothing that they leak that at an intellectual property level is a problem. There is the source code that's out there, but again, people act like source code is it's 10,000 lines of source code, of which I have to imagine in a game as big as GTA is going to account to 10 times that at least, right? it's not like the source code is the source, and once someone steals it, no one has it anymore. He has a copy of the source code. That's what he's got. And yeah, there may be some proprietary. I mean, they're not launching a fucking space shuttle, fellas. It's GTA, right? So you know what it is. Is there possibly some proprietary stuff they don't want getting out there? Sure, probably. This guy's probably going to jail. He's definitely going to get fined up the butthole. But that said, I think people might be blowing the source code issue out of the water a little bit. They also leaked, I guess, canceled images of Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster. So that, they definitely got to leak. They got to put it down. GTA looks like GTA. Obviously, it's incredibly early. It's not, you couldn't judge it if you wanted to. I mean, literally, visually, Saints Row, the new one, looks better than the GTA leak, because the GTA leak, A, could be on PS4 at the moment, what we were watching, and B, it's insanely early. It's like 2 years out. So it's not a big deal, in my opinion. But we'll see if that source code literally has, what Bobby Kotick was doing on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. Perhaps it's valuable. We'll see. Be well. I'll tweet a little bit from Horror Nights tonight. It's good to see you, and I'm out. Bye, y'all.